Hello everybody and welcome back. Root Beer here, and we are starting part C on our 2010 Cayley contest. So these are the last 5 questions, and they are harder. So feel free to pause the video and try them. Of course, if you want your own copy of this contest, as I've said before, you can click the very first link in the description. Even if you just want to try the part C questions and see how well you do on them, that's a great thing to be practicing. But what have we got for our first question, 21 here? A rectangular piece of paper measures 17 centimeters by 8 centimeters. I wonder if the number 15 is going to come up at all, just because 8, 15, and 17 form a right angle triangle, and just looking ahead, I do see a little right angle here. I don't know, I just connections I'm making that I'm talking aloud about, just so you know how these things are working inside my head. It's folded so that a right angle is formed between the 2 segments of the original bottom, so we cut off at some point, and then I guess we fold. Now, based on the picture, it looks like we're able to get all the way up and then to the other side. It's not one of these partially folded bits. Because they say as shown. So the diagram is at least some indication of what's going on. And so we fold along this line, and so we're left with a nice little folded bit. And clearly part of the paper overhangs. I don't know how much. I'm not given a whole lot of numbers to work with here. But we want the area of the new figure. Okay, well, how do we figure out the area of the new figure? And that's this whole shaded area here. Well, let's draw a picture. We'll draw their before and after pictures, just in case I need to mark something on the before. But I think we're really concentrating on the after part. Okay, so we got a nice little right angle there. So we've got some previous part, and we cut and we fold so that we get a nice right angle. So this part folds up here. But the angle that it makes with the fold is going to be the same as the angle it makes after the fact. So it's going to be a nice little... We're going to have a 45-degree angle in here. I don't know if that's going to be the most helpful, but what's essentially happening is this bottom edge is being reflected in the fold, and so they make the same angle, just like when light hits a mirror, it bounces off, it sort of makes the same angle. It's a nice little thing to know. Okay, and then what else have we got? We've got this little nubby bit here, turns into this little extension up here. Same with this part here. So this area here sort of, it doesn't disappear. Just sort of moves up here, just like we'll make it green. This area over here is unchanged. All that's really happening is these triangles are folding over on each other. So we're losing one of these triangles. That's it. That's the difference in area. So we have one purple triangle and 2 purple triangles, and they are the same triangle. So they've got right angles and the common angle and a same side length, so they are congruent. But we only have one of the purple triangles over here. So the new area is the area of the rectangle minus one triangle, one of the purple triangles. Okay. So I can figure out the area of the rectangle. That's just going to be 8 times 17. But how about the area of one of the purple triangles? Well, it's 45 degrees. We've got a right angle, as has been noted. So if I knew... we're going to have a 45 up here. So if I knew the base and the height, we'd be able to get area. Now, but I just need to know one of those lengths because it's an isosceles triangle, and I know the height is going to be 8 because it's an 8 by 17 or a 17 by 8. So if the height here is 8, the base here is 8 because it's isosceles, and since it's a right angle triangle, we can do the 1/2 base times height. So this is 8 times 17 minus 1/2 8 is 4, so 4 times 8. Pulling out the factor of 8, we'll get 8 times 17 minus 4. 8 times 13. I could grab my calculator, but I've come this far without it. 8 times 3 is 24. Carry the 2, so we'll have 104. So 104 is our answer. I think I saw that. Yeah, it's the first one. So A is our answer. And look at that. I don't actually know where this fold took place. It looks like it doesn't matter where the fold takes place. You start moving this bit over. You'll just make the green rectangle smaller, the blue rectangle bigger, but the areas are still conserved. We're just losing one triangle no matter where it's placed. And that's kind of nifty. So that's a cool start to part C. Up next will be question number 22. Feel free to join me in the next video as we take a look at that one.